Angela with Trippin' 2 Up.
I'm John.
And we're here to teach you how to motorcycle camp. There's so much to see and do out there. Let's go have some fun.
All right, Trippin' 2 Up.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're really glad you joined us for our last motorcycle trip of the 2024 season.
That was kind of sad to say, but it was a great place. We stayed at Angel of Chabonneau Campground. It's been there before. This was kind of unique that it was the last weekend it was going to be open, and so it was pretty much empty. And so we really enjoyed that, having the whole place to ourselves. I wanted to tell you that the weather forecast for this weekend was terrible. It was just predicting all-out rain. We decided to come over anyway and give it a shot. Look at those skies. Look how beautiful it is. We felt very fortunate that we were going to get at least the morning of motorcycling. We're heading down to Highway 50 right here. The leaves really in this area aren't changing yet, but we saw the whole range from no change at all to full glory. You're going to enjoy this video.
So, as you know, if you've watched any of our videos, this is one of our favorite rides. No matter when we come to Monarch Pass, it changes, it's beautiful, and today was stunning. We thought about not coming because of the weather forecast, but man, we're glad we didn't miss this. It was great.
I hope you're enjoying this ride along through this part. It's really not showing up yet, but I know up here there is a spot that never disappoints. We've seen it now going on for 25 years, and it's always just this buildup of excitement to see this particular spot. Enjoy the ride with us.
Sometimes when we're battling weather, I think, is it worth this? And I don't get as excited. And then we take a ride like this, and I just never want to stop. I tell John, I go, man, I forget how much I love this until we're on a ride like this.
All right, any of you guys that might not be from Colorado may say, oh, this is digitally enhanced. It is not. This is really what it looks like. Hang on here. It just gets more and more and more vibrant. It's just so beautiful. I don't know why this particular spot is always so good every year, but it is.
So every now and then John gets so enthralled with the scenery, as he was here, that he gets distracted and scares me. This is him giggling because I thumped him on the back and I'm telling him to pay attention. It takes a lot of trust to stay on the back of a bike with someone who is enjoying the beauty too much.
Okay, this is the spot where you have to stop. I was there, we were there, picture. There was a bunch of bicyclists up there. They were starting on the pass, and then they were going to ride down to Salida. So we got off, and we took a couple of pictures of ourselves, and then Angela took a few pictures of the bicycle guys, but it was a good little stop.
And again, this is the we were there picture. Takes us a little while to get this, but thankfully John has long arms. To be polite, we do try to get in there and get our pictures and move the bike. And sure enough, as soon as we did, this whole group of bicyclists came along, and I offered to take their picture because they were such a big group and it was going to take a while to get everybody's phone and that. So I did my good Samaritan deed for the day.
So we weren't sure what we were going to do after we got to the pass. We thought about riding on to the west and going down to White Pine, but Angela said we should ride up to St. Elmo. So we're going to head back towards Salida now, and then we'll turn back towards Buena Vista and head up in the mountains to St. Elmo. Stand by and stick with us. This is a good ride.
Now, of course, when we change perspectives, the beauty changes, and this, again, was stunning. And as we come up here, we actually come across some bighorn sheep that were in the road. John slowed down, but we still kind of startled him, but we're going to get a little bit of a view of him in just a second.
We've ridden through here a lot of times and never seen bighorn sheep. Usually they're down at lower elevation around the Arkansas River, but there they are. They were crossing the road, so we got their picture.
So back on the plains, we have a view of the collegiates, my typical shadow picture, which I love, and just enjoying, again, beautiful weather. I can't say enough. These are the chalk cliffs going up to St. Elmo, and pretty soon we'll see the Cascades, the little stream here and the small waterfalls.
So here we are. We call this easy dirt. There's no rocks or anything on the road, but it's nice to get in the backcountry a little bit. You're going to see here as we ride through here. Again, we're in pretty green country, but now look, it's starting to turn yellow. As we gain in elevation, it becomes more and more yellow. And as we get to the ghost town of St. Elmo, it's pretty much full on there. The wind had gotten a little bit of the leaves, but they were still pretty. As promised, here's the leaf change I was talking about. You notice too, the trees, the spots are kind of bare. They've blown away, but I feel like we got a good piece of the scenery. Here's a little B&B off to our left. We've thought about staying in that sometime, but we're pulling into the proper town of St. Elmo as we speak here, and it's just lots of fun. It's very well taken care of. Lots of people are up there, and it's fun to walk through the old buildings, and many of them you can at least, and so check this out.
Also, we parked over here because everywhere you see those cars parked, it says no parking. It seems odd that no one parked over here and everyone parked in the no parking sign, but hey, we're going with it. One thing about St. Elmo is it has these chipmunks.
I'm not going to feed you.
Have some feed that's healthy for them that you can feed them, but they had enough to eat, I decided. General store there, a great place for a Coke and a candy bar, t-shirt if you're into that. But as we were talking to the proprietor, he was expecting snow by 3 o'clock. We could feel the temperature dropping, we could feel the winds coming. We decided maybe it was time to go home. I didn't catch it very well on the video, but there are very dark, very black clouds coming to the west and the south of us. So we're just praying that we can get home before the rains hit. We knew they were going to come, but we were hoping we could get our ride in before they did. And we did.
We have about 30 or 40 miles to get back to the campers, so we're going to hurry up a little bit and get down the mountain. I think elevation of St. Elmo is around 10,000 or something, isn't it?
I think that's close, yeah.
And so, yeah, he warned us the snow was coming. And look, all the other people are starting to arrive at St. Elmo. Hey everybody, here we are. We just finished a morning of touring on the motorcycle. It was beautiful, the leaves on Monarch Pass, and then we drove up to a little ghost town that's called St. Elmo. And while we were up there, we knew the weather forecast was a little edgy. It started clouding up. We decided to come on down and get back to our campsite. You guys hear that very familiar sound in the background? It's pouring! As usual, we're camping. We had a great ride. We got about 4 or 5 hours of riding in, 4 hours, maybe 5, I don't know. Anyway, we did all right. We had a good time. Great trip.
We were able to get the motorcycle back on the trailer and tied down before the rains came. And now we're just going to enjoy a wonderful afternoon in an almost empty campground because they close tomorrow. Really excited for the afternoon and our last motorcycle camping trip, probably for the season.
Yep.
So we're driving out from our campground. It rained from noon last night until now. It's still raining. But we still had a great time. But it's cold up here. It's probably about 34 degrees.
It's 37 this morning, it says. So I'm happy to say we've had a great year of camping again, as always. Maybe one of our better years. And that we are the last ones out of the Angel of Chavano campground. We closed it up. So see you next year.